Mindfulness in everyday life. On this final track, I invite you to be creative and playful with mindfulness, bringing this new way of attending to all aspects of your day, the ADHD moments, your work and relationships, times of difficulty, and times of enjoyment. Here are some examples how you can bring informal mindfulness practice into your everyday life. Weave mindfulness into your daily routine. In the morning, instead of jolting out of bed, see if you can start the day by noting the sensations of your body as you get up or stretch. Set the intention to be more aware throughout the day, knowing you can always pause and check in with your attention and the present moment. Use elements of your morning routine as opportunities for training attention and awareness. For example, every time you are in the shower, notice the tendency to quickly get into the automatic pilot and become lost in thinking. Use the shower as a practice of stepping back from the automatic pilot by bringing attention to your senses, smelling the soap, feeling the sensations of the water on your body, listening to the sounds in the shower. You can also bring attention to your senses as you eat your breakfast, noting the smell, warmth, and taste of coffee or your food. If you have an exercise routine, note with curiosity the movement, the breathing, and the body sensations as you exercise. You can post the STOP and RAIN acronyms around your work or home as visual reminders for practice, or you can have a reminder pop up on your electronic calendar a couple times a day. These could be your spontaneous reminders to connect with the present moment right then and there. Throughout the day, periodically check in to see if you're feeling overwhelmed with what you have to do, or whether you feel on top of things. Are you feeling paralyzed or motivated and energized? Maybe you notice a tendency to procrastinate on an important or complex task. See if you can bring non-judgmental awareness to what is happening, and use STOP or RAIN practice to more fully understand how you are in that moment. If feeling overwhelmed, taking some time to connect with the breath and allowing your body to relax. You may find that things look different once you do that. Or you may find that once you label what is happening, for example, procrastination, avoidance, fear, doubting, you can step back from the experience and no longer identify with it. You are also creating a choice to renew the intention and effort and tackle the task one step at a time. When getting ready to leave the house for an appointment, notice if your intention to be on time matches what you are doing right now, paying attention to a tendency to get distracted by other things and packing too many last-minute things before you go. Bringing non-judgmental awareness of these ADHD patterns, and also noticing how it feels to let go of the distraction. As you leave the house, notice the tendency to rush and tense up your body. So taking a deeper breath, soften your body on your way out. Bringing attention to your keys, and with increased awareness, picking them up and placing them in your bag or your pocket. If you are late, you can also note and label what is happening. For example, being late, feeling frazzled, or an urge to speed. Practice accepting what is happening without being overly reactive and without speeding. As you drive, let red lights be reminders to just notice your breathing. If you forget to do something and you start berating yourself, notice this automatic attitude and bring a different, more compassionate attitude to yourself. See if you can learn from this experience and renew the intention to work with the problem. In the midst of conversations, bring attention to your talking style, checking for an urge to interrupt, over-include information, or veer off the main topic. Becoming curious about any other automatic patterns, like a knee-jerk reaction to automatically agree or disagree with the other person. With increased awareness of your communication style, you will have more choice in directing your message. Also, practice mindful listening and talking with your loved ones. Tag formal mindfulness practice with something you do every day. For example, start or end your lunch break with 5-minute or 10-minute meditation. When doing tasks at work, bring curiosity to the process of starting and finishing tasks, checking for feelings of reluctance to stay with or finish a task. Practice directing attention to the same task and notice the effort needed to finally close the task. Being curious what thoughts and feelings are present throughout this process. When done with work, check into and relax your body when walking or driving home. When entering home, bring awareness to your keys and where you are placing them. Ideally, pick one spot and practice putting or returning keys to that spot with full awareness. When relaxing, explore different ways of visually attending to an object. For example, looking at a picture, focus on the most obvious element of the picture. Then focus on the background. See if you can open awareness to both at the same time. Play with the different modes of attending and opening and closing your awareness. As you interact with other people, see if you can bring more attention, presence, and non-judgmental attitude to your interactions, being curious about both the uniqueness as well as common qualities of yourself and other people. Thank you for taking the time to listen to these tracks and being open to explore this new way of being present with yourself, your ADHD, and the rest of your life. I hope that as I did, you will find this approach intriguing, helpful, and empowering. And most of all, I hope that you will make it your own, bringing curious attention to the present moment in all aspects of your daily life, mindfully noting what is true for you.